Welcome to the channel in YouTube world. As always, I sometimes do videos on update notes or when an expansion will come out to a game that I'm very much enjoying. So that's why I do this, because just a half hour ago it's been announced that tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow? Yeah. The Alpine Unrest update will be available. It's an expansion. So let's just get right into it. Read the words of the developers. This month we're proud to put... Oh yeah, there's going to be a link in the description if you don't want to listen to me talk. This month we're proud to put into your hands our first expansion, Alpine Unrest. In order to bring you the substantial update to the game, we needed to give it the appropriate amount of time, like they did with their original game. See what I did there? Because it was a fucking mess when it first came out for the first few months. But they're very dedicated to their game, and I give them kudos for that. Work started a few months ago and was done in parallel with other updates we brought your way, with the aim to help set the stage for this release. There's a lot to go over this month, and not all of it is limited to the paid expansion. We have bug fixes as usual, but on top of that we also have some goodies that are readily found in Alpine Unrest making their way to Ostertorn. We're just going to pretend that's how you say it, in a limited fashion. All in all, this is a major achievement for the team, and we hope you enjoy playing it as much as we did making it. Now, the island of Himfjall. We're just going to say Himfjall, because whatever. So the new expansion, Alpine Unrest, takes place on the island of Himfjall, off the east coast of Ostertorn. This former popular ski destination is now abandoned, waiting for you to explore it for equipment, weapons, answers to the new questions, and more. The town consists of several key locations, including towns with cafes and shops, caravan parking lots, military bases, ski slopes, a burning church, and the massive ski hotel Bjorntunet. Damn it, why do you do this to me? On top of that, the new island also continues the story of Generation Zero, providing new missions and introducing you to new allies, a group of survivors who have managed to survive the machine invasion against all odds. But we can't introduce new friends without also giving you new enemies. And that is where the Apocalypse class comes in. This new tier of machine are the deadliest to date, utilizing the horrible weapons like flamethrowers and biochemical guns to try and take you down. So make sure to be extra careful when moving around the island. Lastly, a new expansion should be nothing without new weapons, clothes, collectibles, and achievements. Alpine Unrest introduces machine guns to the game. The KVM-59 machine gun and the KVM-89 squad automatic weapon. Both of these will be excellent tools for fighting back. Additionally, we have new outfits, new things to collect, and of course, new achievements to unlock. I personally don't give a shit about them, but to each their own. So keep an eye out. You never know where they might be found. Additions. But that doesn't mean you're safe on the mainland. While the Apocalypse class machines cover Himfjall, some have made their way over to Ostertorn and may appear in select areas on the mainland. Should you be unlucky enough to run into them, thankfully the new machine gun class of weapons we've introduced can also be found by all players. There is a twist though. You'll have to defeat some of the new machines to have a chance to get them. But new challenges bring new rewards. Good luck. General bug fixes that will come as a standard free update alongside the launch of Alpine Unrest follow below. I would have told you the price at the beginning, but to be honest with you, it's like in British pounds or something. And I don't know. Don't quote me on this until we get through this, but I think it's around $10-ish US, but I could be wrong. I think I saw something like $6 or $7.99 Great Britain pounds, or I think it was Great Britain pounds. I'm not too sure. They're from Sweden, so I don't know what they chose. Anyhow, weapons. Fixed an issue where the firing mode of an automatic weapon would be reset after attaching a weapon mod. Fixed an issue where there was no quality level shown for the AK-47 extended magazine. Fixed an issue where sometimes the wrong weapon icon would be displayed while ADS then equipping another weapon. Fixed an issue where the equip animation for the already equipped weapon would play while equipping a new weapon. Fixed an issue where sometimes the M49 rocket would appear back in your hand after reloading only one rocket. Fixed an issue where the reload animation for the experimental M49 would clip into your face when reloading only one rocket. That must have happened to people that gave some of my videos a thumbs down. You just get a smack in the face. Fixed an issue where the experimental M49 would automatically fire its second rocket when your character stood up after being knocked down in between firing the first and the second rounds. Sort of like a premature kaboom. UI. Fixed an issue where the yellow outline would persist on machines after unequipping binoculars. Toned down the distance the point of interests were seen during the Back on Track mission. Fixed an issue where points of interests were not shown for all machines you needed to destroy during the To the Lighthouse mission. Fixed an issue where the unlock icon was inconsistent on the lock door during the To the Lighthouse mission. Fixed an issue where there was no interact prompt for the bunker doors at the Marden bunker. Fixed an issue where destroyed blast doors had an interact prompt. Missions. I hope we're almost done. Fixed an issue where behind the curtain was not unlocking appearing in the mission log. Fixed an issue where a wrench in the works was not unlocking appearing in the mission log after completing all the missions. That's happened more than once. Fixed an issue where the bunker doors during the mission of the old guard were not recognizing players correctly. Well, that's what happens when you're old. You go senile and you forget shit. The dementia kicks in, and anyways. Updated the mission item asset to show a map as well as a transcript for the Total Defense mission. Fixed an issue where the mission item Hakan Peterson's journal did not appear in the mission log for the mission to the lighthouse. Fixed an issue where the mission The Hunter would become blocked if you picked up mission items before you were on that step of the mission. I've had that happen quite a few times throughout several different missions throughout the game. Challenges. Fixed an issue with the Abandoned Places path would not complete even though you completed the Behind the Curtain mission. Characters. Fixed various apparel issues, including the Antarctic jacket, making it impossible to load into the game. Polished various reloading animations. Machines. Fixed an issue where runners and ticks would slide after performing a melee attack, or after hunters and ticks would sometimes change direction when performing a melee attack, or where ticks would sometimes spawn outside houses instead of inside, or where if a tank's machine gun was destroyed by the fire damage from the AG-4 rounds, it would still shoot, or where hunter shotgun flechettes would stick into your character and remain there until they exploded. Isn't that how it should be? Or where the rival history information was not updating correctly in certain circumstances, or where machines destroyed by a friendly deployable tick would not add to your combat stats or challenges. The world. Fixed an issue where machines would sometimes spawn on top of an underground area, example a bunker instead of inside it while in multiplayer, or where you couldn't shoot through gaps in the wood in certain sheds, or gave the duplicate church names for Boo and Angarus their proper names. Fixed an issue where machines weren't spawning properly near the Normyra artillery bases. Players will now take gas damage properly and can die from it, instead of it stopping at 25 health. You know, that's how I always thought it was gonna be, and I used to just chew through my health packs, right? I used to have people tell me, oh no, it stops at 25, and I was like, well, that's kind of odd. But it went on for so long, I thought it was just intended so it didn't make the game too hard. Cleaned up tons of small environment bugs like floating objects, geometry tiers, odd collision points, flicker decals, etc. Fixed an issue where the map coordinates were displaying the wrong values. Fixed a bike spawn issue at the Jarvhallen safe house. I have a bigger issue pronouncing the names. Localization, voiceover, and audio fixed an issue where the VO, voiceover, and text would only play for the player who picked up a mission item. Or where, if you had completed the mission item voiceover from the calling for help would always play once you started the game. Or where voiceover lines could get stacked up and then all play on top of each other during the mission Behind the Curtain. Or where voiceover lines would repeat and get mixed with an explosion sound during the behind the curtain. Decrease the volume of the challenge completion fanfare sounds. Oh no, increased. I won't yell. You don't want that. Several small wording fixes for missions, mission items, and UI prompts. Outdoor ambience portals. Outdoor weather is now audible through open doorways and broken windows. Oh, and transitions between indoors and outdoors works better. And then crashes. Various crash fixes, including a crash fix for when items were attempted to be put in a full storage box. And that's it. 10 minutes to read the patch notes. I thought it was interesting, along with announcing the update. Just Google the update or go to like their homepage when I put the link in the description to find out what the pricing is. I think it's going to be, depending on where you are in the world, what currency, it's not going to be all that much. It's not like half the price of the game or anything like that. So anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. You didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure when you play the game and I enter your little session, I stuff your ass in the storage box. Because there's a lot of room in there. I'll just close the lid, lock it up, and that's it. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, that might be a hard thing to do from the box, but you'll figure it out. Maybe Wi-Fi still works or something. You can do that. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, take care. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.